Bovine Stakes listed feature coming up later on this afternoon. In goes Like No Other. Field stand set to go, off and racing. Good starters will, Like No Other from the wide gate, will drop towards the back. Frappuccino's got early fresh speed and is bounding straight to the lead over the Great Hoya at the end of a couple of hundred. Rise and Fall is up third. Fourth is Money Trees, then Chino La Diva. A hot pace in the early stages. They're followed by Paddy's Flying, and then came in at the head of the others is El Patron, who's between horses. Big City scouting around it, 3 deep. On Patrol back there in the field. So's Kiralui. And last is Like No Other in a strung out affair where the best part of 9 lengths covers them at the 600 mark, and as fresh as a daisy first up. Frappuccino leads them and leads them running as they come to the turn. 450 from home. Frappuccino, the Great Hoya, have raced away from them. They've shot 3 clear from Money Trees and Rise and Fall. Chino La Diva, El Patron to the outside. Kiralui going right up near the rail, and likewise Paddy's Flying. On Patrol a long way back. Frappuccino at the 200 still by 3/4. The Great Hoya. Now Money Trees puts in. No run. Kiralui getting jammed up. Paddy's Flying goes to Money Trees. Hits the lead. Paddy's Flying. Money Trees comes again. On Patrol. It's charging. It's coming quickly. On Patrol. On point. On Patrol has cut them down in the final 50 to win from either Close Up, Paddy's Flying and Money Trees. Big finishing run by On Patrol over the concluding stages. Charging home Like No Other. They did turn it on. Kiralui didn't get a lot of room down near the rail. Is next home from Chino La Diva. A gap Frappuccino who ran out of puff. Back there Big Cities, followed then by El Patron and the Great Hoya next to last, bar one Rise and Fall, who has finished tailed off behind them. Well, big finishing run here. Paddy's Flying looked as though it might have done enough, but then it was On Patrol. On Patrol, ridden by Chris Parnham, who has surged home. Number 7, On Patrol, the War Chant gelding, with just its 3rd career win in 27, and has surged right down the outside and has picked up Paddy's Flying. Lakdar Romilly got through to join Money Trees, who hit the front fleetingly. Kiralui was getting held up behind them until a bit too late because the momentum was being built by On Patrol. And Like No Other from last has also finished off very strongly in the last 150. The winner On Patrol, a War Chant gelding for B.J., Mrs. J and C.J. Durran, trained by Sean and Jake Casey, ridden by Chris Parnham. Right down the outside. We wait for the full list of the numbers to come through after the running of the 3rd. Paddy's Flying, Lakdar Romilly for David Harrison. And Money Trees by Rommel, Lucy Fiore, just in front of Kiralui down near the rail. And Like No Other wide out. But no numbers up there on the board just at this particular stage. It's 7, 2 and 6, 7, 2, 6, but we wait for 4th. There's not a lot between Kiralui and also wide out Like No Other. So more details through in just a couple of moments. Race 4, the Western Race Picks Handicap, over 2,000 metres, will get underway at 2:35, and the emergency comes out of that race. Number 13, Sirota. Sirota, number 13, the one scratching. Okay, now we're about to get the details of 4th. Just coming through. 7, 2, 6. It was a dead heat. 4, 5 Kiralui and 11 Like No Other. They were unable to split 5 and 11. Short neck were the margins On Patrol. First up though, rattling down the outside after giving them a decent head start. Let's go downstairs now and catch up with Lockie and also co-trainer Sean Casey, who gave On Patrol a nice little push prior to the running of the race, Lock.
Thanks, Darren. I spoke to Sean pre-race, and that's exactly as he mapped it out in his head. Chris Parnham wasn't so sure with the instructions, Sean, but 3 deep with cover from barrier 4. Easy as that.
Yeah, when I said to Chris before the race, you can't ride this bad enough to make a good race of it. And he's looking at me and he said, right. And so it was a masterstroke that he let him casually come out and worked his way out. And at the half mile, although we were a fair way back, I knew we were going to be in the finish. I thought we might have, but yeah, when he hit the front, it was just like a real buzz, because the horse has got good ability, and again, you know, like having these West Speed races, it's great, you know, for horses like him. And yeah, we've learned a fair bit about him, and I think there's a fair few races that he could have won, but he hasn't. So, and credit to our owners from Victoria, Brian and Joan Durran. There's just a real buzz to win a race.
To the horse's credit, he was still a long way off them at the 300-metre mark, but he really showed that ability that final furlong. Yeah,
again, he has done that before and run 4th and 5th, you know, from horrible spots, trying to get him out to the outside. So that was why, you know, it was a masterstroke the way Chris got him straight to the outside from that gate, and just tracked along. I did think we were too far back, but Chris, you know, like he rode him out in the right and the left, and did what the top boys do, and it was just just all met in the middle.
A great result, well done.
Thank you.
There's Sean Casey, here's Chris Parnham.
Chris joins us now, obviously, as Sean was saying, a horse that you have to ride ugly.
Yeah, that's right. Drew a good barrier, but he's the sort of horse, he doesn't begin well and he doesn't muster a lot of speed, and goes better when he's down the middle of the track. So just tried to do the best we could from that position.
And then obviously you're a 3-deep cover, but on the back of the 100-to-1 outsider in the fields, you have to come even deeper again.
Yeah, and instincts told me to go inside when that horse started stopping about the 500, but I just kept reminding myself what Sean told me pre-race and stuck to it, and it worked.
Trust in Sean, trust in On Patrol, and it wasn't probably until the last 50, 75 metres that he really hit top gear.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, his trial the other day was really good. Jade trialled him, and you know, he monstered the line. So she told me she was pretty happy with him. So that gave me a bit of confidence as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Sean and Jake Casey, and On Patrol. He is a winner. First up, taking out the 3rd here at Pinjarra Park. We'll take a short break, and on the other side, we'll be back for race 2 out of Marble Bar.